I comb the sand as we used to do, my single trail of footprints.
Bobby Bird, an amateur poet from Osceola, Michigan, shared her poetry and life experience with more than a dozen people in a writing workshop in MSU Snyder Hall last Friday. The two-day workshop, Embodying Our Words, is part of the HerStories project initiated by a Lansing writer, Melissa Day Hasbrook, last year.
The HerStories project began in 2010, and it was focused on celebrating stories about women during Women's History Month.
Embodying Our Words is focused on gender expression, and the big part of it, Hasbrook said, is about storytelling.
Sharing stories to me is always about sharing hope and inspiring others to share their own stories.
The workshop started with sharing favorite quotes from Gloria and Zadua.
The life you thought inevitable, unalterable, and fixed in some foundational reality is smoke, a mental construction, fabrication.
Well, Gloria Anzaldúa is a writer, activist, scholar who has impacted me personally, but also has had a huge influence on many individuals' lives. And so this was a way to, on one hand, celebrate women's stories by honoring her work.
In the workshop, participants shared their life experiences about gender, culture, sexuality, and disability through dialogue and writing.
Being open, trying to understand what does it mean to bring my whole self to the present moment and remain open to whatever experiences, even if I'm uncomfortable.
The Women's Center of Greater Lansing co-sponsored the workshop. The organization's executive director, Cindy Allwood, said writing is a healing tool.
I think it's awesome because it is a really powerful medium for making good change.
HerStories will have its next event at the Everybody Reads bookstore in Lansing on March 18th. Fundraising for the Women's Center of Greater Lansing will be held along with storytelling, poetry reading, and other performances.